sharp.
Hi everybody, my name is Brian from APLA Health, and I just want to take a minute to tell
keep calling and trying, but you stay right, girl. And when you get on, you leave your ass for a white girl. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead, get down. Get down, girl, go ahead. Let me hear that back.
About an hour to 2 hours setting up everything. About at the hour mark, half the team went back home and we had to finish up merchandise setup, which took the longest, but it was pretty cut and dry, pretty set up. The vision came together pretty easy.
We're not rookies. We've done this before.
No, this is our first time. Yeah.
I assume I said all.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you were handing it or
Oh,
not.
no, you're good. But I wanted to first have you introduce yourself.
Okay.
And also give your pronouns as well.
Yeah. Do you want me to spell the name as well? Ready? My name's Jessica Lahore from Denver, Colorado. All pronouns are acceptable to me. She, her would be preferred for this interview. And then Jessica, Jessica, Lahore, Lwhor.
Jessica, I was reading up on the work that you do. You do so much work promoting local drag. Can you talk about what specifically that means to you, especially now, given the political resistance?
Yeah, local drag support has been something that I've always ingrained into my business the 11 years that I've been doing drag. I think that as I've progressed and my brand has built, I've used it more to promote what local drag looks like, and honoring the fact that I'm a local queen, but also building up my scene to the best. I say I have the phrase, see a need, fill a need in my hometown for Denver, and if I see that something needs to happen to help make the local scene thrive a little bit more, I try to be the catalyst behind it to make it happen. In this political climate right now, it's needed more than ever is the thing. It is literally showcasing that we're out, we're proud, we're here, and we're queer, which is a saying that we all have, but we need to be more visible than ever because people are trying to erase us or making the attempts to erase us, and it's not going to happen, but it's becoming more challenging.
And if the worst case scenario were to happen, what do you think would need to take place for kind of drag queens and drag performers to push back?
You know, every state, every community is going to be affected differently depending on where you live. I'm really grateful that in the state of Colorado right now, we're so liberal that even if there were some adjustments or changes, I don't perceive them affecting Colorado so quickly or abruptly as in like Texas, Florida, for example. And I think that folks are really going to have to balance this ability to resist and create spaces and come together that this art form isn't anything negative. However, they're going to have to be more active in advocating toward voting, getting things changed in laws and policies, fighting against bills that are trying to target queer, drag, and trans individuals and just the communities as a whole. But they're going to have to learn to balance normalcy in life and passion in life, which they're trying to take away the passion for.
You've been here today, now you've met a lot of fans as well. What's been your favorite fan moment?
My favorite fan moment, I had a woman that came and she lived in Denver. She moved to Palm Springs and she said, I have missed you so much. You have no idea how much you have made a difference and impacted the queer youth in you know that you have talked to in your videos. My child is 10 years in and they just recently transitioned and you're one of the inspirations for that. And we don't ever get to see you. We've been wanting to come back to Denver, and the fact that you're here is really surreal. She almost had me in tears. She was almost crying, and it's really surreal that this event brings so many people together, and then you don't really realize who you're reaching and touching. You know, even if I'm just the queen that answers questions, sometimes people are inspired by that, and it feels really rewarding that I'm reaching so many different audiences.
To be a part of that for somebody, I can only imagine that mental
It hits the heart. Like, that's part of why I do it, is that I want my voice to be heard to impact others in the best ways possible, and to hear that somebody was inspired or influenced by something that I said or did in a positive way for their own life is probably the most rewarding thing I could have heard all day.
And what was that performance for you? Was there a moment where you saw someone performing in drag and you said, I want to do that?
Oh my gosh, can I be like unfiltered for this response? Because when I started drag, I hated drag, and I called it gross and disgusting, and I didn't want anything to do with it. And I dated a boy that was really into drag, so we went to a show together. And the first queen I saw did this beautiful ballad. She looked stunning, and she was fingering herself at the same time. And I was like, I want to do that. That's so amazing. So we went to Walmart afterwards and got a bra and some makeup, and I looked awful. But my partner at the time said, "You're so ugly, you should never do drag again." And that was 11 years ago, and now I am thriving and creating this as a successful business. But that was the moment that I wanted to, watching that queen, beautiful goddess, fingering herself during a ballad. And I said, I want to do that. It's so wild, right? I was like, that's why I was like, can I be a little unfiltered? It's just, that's how it happened. But now I think it's beautiful, and I never use those words again. So.
I mean, look at you here. It's crazy. That's a long way. And also, my last question for you is just, given the success of the show, given what that's done for local drag, how do you hope that the show will continue to evolve?
I'm hopeful that the show will continue to thrive and create spaces for queer artists of all backgrounds and identities to come forward. I'm hopeful that they'll open it up to more trans contestants, kink contestants, cis female contestants, and just in general, different demographics that we don't get to see on Drag Race, not just when it's popular, but at all times. But I think that it's helping to push how thriving local scenes are, and at the same time, I need there to be a more advocacy part that Drag Race and the other franchise say, local drag is where we started. We need to invest back into those communities when we reach to places, because without those spaces, they would not be thriving the way that they are now.